Okay. So, here's going. I mentioned in my last vlog, the one where I'm crying. Yeah, I know. I mentioned that I'm planning a trip to India. Yes, shortly. Hopefully, I'm going to go in April. I hope. Um, this is the formalities with it, because there's a bunch of formalities. To just go to India, you have to obviously get your passport. There's a passport and there's a passport card for U.S. citizens. I really don't. Okay, I'm going to go see him and his family, so I'm thinking I really don't need a passport card. I'm not staying in a hotel or anything, so I'm not really worried about that. I think the passport card is mainly to cover if you lose your passport. But be it that I'm actually staying with family, then I don't really think I need the passport card. I'm going to put a rush order on the passport because I want my passport soon. Just so that I can have everything and have it all ready. Okay, so the first step is to get your passport. You can actually go to a passport office or you can go to your local post office in the US anyway. Either way, the fee is the same way. And if you go to the post office, you can actually get your photos made. They're like $11. You can actually go to CVS and get them for $9.99, but it's only $2. So it really don't make a difference. Do you really want to waste your gas going to CVS, or if you're already at CVS, then it's inconvenient, but otherwise, just go to the post office. So that's the first step. I'm going to go hopefully in a week and a half. I hope. First things first, though, with the tax money, I need to get a car. As I mentioned in the rants about taxi cab crap, I need to go get a car, and so I'm checking on Craigslist for that too. Hopefully I can find a cheap cash car. Okay, anyway, back to the trip. So I got to get the passport, and I'm going to try to do that in like 2 weeks. Well, a week to 2 weeks. Actually, I think about next week would be when I'm trying to do it. So, to make sure I can get it in time for my trip. The next step, if you're going to India, you need what's called an Indian visa. Which, for U.S. citizens, they actually have 3 different types. There's the first one, which is the regular visa. It's a 6-month one, and then for U.S. citizens only, there's 2 special ones offered, and basically it's a 5-year and a 10-year visa, but it's like almost double the money for the 5-year, and 10-year almost triple the money. So, but it depends on if you know you're going to go for a long time. Just for a regular 6-month one, it's $60, which is all I need right now. And I can always renew later. So I'm going to go to India, and after I get my visa, then I have to go and get I got to get the hepatitis B shot. That's recommended, and actually anti-malaria drugs are recommended. But I spoke with a woman actually from India, and when she took her son, basically she said just wait until you get to India and get the anti-malaria drugs because they're cheaper there. She says here you're going to pay $35 for the doctor's visit, whereas if you go there with $35 you can have the doctor visit and get the medicine. So I don't know how much it would really save me, but that's the plan, to get the anti-malaria drugs when I'm there. So after I get my visa though and my hepatitis B shot, I need to talk with work. If you tell them you're going to get engaged or if you're going to get married, my job in the past has let people have a 3rd week. They have to use their 2 weeks vacation back to back, of course, but they will give leeway. If they know you're going to go get engaged and married or just engaged, they'll give you an extra week. So I'm hoping they'll still do that. I hope. So if they will, then I'm going to go do that, and if they give me 3 weeks, then I'll have 3 weeks off. Depending on what work says and what that work does and when they let me take it, then it depends on when my flight is. I'm going to use what's called a floating holiday with the job too. which is where you can come in and work 4 hours, or you can just take the whole day off and just be short 4 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my floating holiday to my advantage. I'm going to use it on the Sunday before my 2 weeks vacation, or 2 to 3 weeks vacation. I'll take that Sunday off so I can take off on Sunday morning. And then when I land in India, will be like right at 2 in the morning on Tuesday. So it's a 28-hour flight. Okay. Here's the deal. Any Indian people, if you're watching this video, please help me with the customs. I'm trying desperately to learn the customs so I don't look like a bakoof. So, if you're watching and you happen to know the customs, or some of the customs, at least the Hindu customs, hit me up. Give me inbox. Give me comment. Something. Let me know, some. And so, just, try to prepare me a little bit. So, that's what's coming up. My trip's coming up hopefully in April. So, I hope I can get there in April. Depends on my job. I hope it's not in May, but if it's in May, then I'll be there for my birthday. So, I guess that would be kind of cool. So, we'll see. Hopefully, we have it in April. I actually want to go in March, but I don't think that's going to be feasible because I still have to get the passport. I still have to get visa. I still have to get work approval. And last I heard from my job, because we're transitioning everybody from an old building to a new building, and basically what I heard, they're not granting any vacations until after March. So I'm hoping in April. I hope they'll grant mine. So here's my blog on my trip coming up, and hopefully, I hope in April. All right, bye.